Guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today we are doing vlog 17 of Tarot Does Arizona, hashtag Burning Sage, and I can't wait for us to have our our whatever retreat someday, when I buy a big chunk of land out here in Zona, and yeah, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll definitely be burning a lot of sage. Anyway, so did some fun things this past week. Of course, I have to kind of go back over, everything in my little Hello Kitty journal here. But like I've told you guys before, we've been doing a lot of thrift store shopping and vintage shopping for things in our shop, Desert Cauldron, and that's where we have tons of witchy tools and one-of-a-kind things and lots of vintage items as well that we place our own little magical touch onto and then place into our shop. But we found a lot of great things, and we're starting to put some of those on our Etsy site. So if you want to go check it out, Desert Cauldron, it's all one word, it's on Etsy. But we have everything from, there's going to be a vintage pharmacist brass mortar and pestle that's going to be going on there, and that thing is amazing. It's early 1900s. It's the perfect alchemist mortar and pestle. I was like, what the and I've been getting a lot of those pharmacist bottles and medical bottles, little vintage bottles, so that I can make my witch bottles, which are also going into the shop. I've made some spell candles, lots of good things. So a lot of the items are handmade, and some of them have vintage items placed within them, but we want to make sure that these things are one of a kind for you guys, because each of you is unique within your practice. So we've been doing that, and going to the thrift stores looking for stuff for our apartment, more specifically chairs. We have no chairs. We need chairs. So we've been looking for those, but I came across rollerblades. I haven't really technically rollerbladed since I was 14 or 15, because I grew out of my rollerblades and my feet were so cramped in them, and my parents were like, but we already bought you rollerblades. I'm like, yeah, but that was 4 foot sizes ago, and so I didn't get to get a new pair of rollerblades. But the blades that I got at it's the Mesa thrift store or something like that, they were $19.96, and they look like they were used once. It looked like the person may have fallen maybe once and decided, nope, I'm out. And that's great, because that works in my favor, because now I got rollerblades that are practically brand new for under $20. And so once I put those bad boys on, I realized that maybe I'm a little out of practice with the rollerblades, and there's a little bit of muscle memory there, but the rest is I gotta get reacquainted with them. So I promptly ordered from Amazon some knee pads, elbow pads, and wrist guards, and and now those are here. And so I've gone out a couple of times, just in the little parking lot, trying to get reacquainted, and I think I'm building up my confidence again, so I think it's going well. Let's see some other things. Oh, made another kitten friend. So I think, I'm not sure, but the family of Senor Momo, remember the cute little gray kitten that walked into our apartment and decided this was a cool place to hang out so that he can stalk the birds that hang out in the little mud puddle in front of my door? Well, they may have moved out. So because I haven't seen really Senor Momo around, and I haven't seen him on his balcony, so I think they moved. But there's a new kitten, well, not really new, but one that we've kind of seen around in the area. Also has a collar and a bell, and I haven't really seen what apartment that particular cat lives in, but it's white with some grayish black spots on it. It's a long-haired cat. So sweet. And I was sitting outside with James, because it's pretty warm here. We're in summer in the desert, and so at nighttime we were sitting outside the door. This cat comes just walking right over, and it's what's up? Want some love? Why don't you pet my tummy? What? These cute kittens just be coming out of the woodwork, and I appreciate it. So yeah, I got to make friends with this new little cat, and I noticed that it has a few 3 mats on its back, and she's covered in fleas too. It's a girl, And I'm like, I don't know who your owner is, but your owner needs to get the mats out of your back and get the fleas off your tummy. But you could tell she's well fed. She's a chonky girl. So at least, she's well fed. She's obviously has water. She's hydrated and all that stuff. But I told her, I was like, you let me know if you're abandoned ever, like your owner abandons you, because we're gonna take you in. I'm like ready to rescue all the kittens. Like, but speaking of kittens, on the 30th, I'm going down to San Diego again because, I'm finalizing the stuff with my home down in Spring Valley, and I get to see Wally and Loki again. So I bought them some toys. I'll see if I can insert a picture here. But yeah, I made sure that Wally got a couple of toys, Loki got a couple of toys. They all seem to be rather themely colored, rainbows or unicorns. So I guess that's how you know it's coming from their mama. But I got things that I know Wally would like and things that Loki would like, because they like two different, types of things. Loki likes things that are, moving on the ground. Wally likes things that are in the air. They both don't mind catnip, but Loki, I think, likes it more than Wally, especially Valerian. Like, ooh. But yeah, so that's something that I wanted to put in there for you guys. That I'm like so excited, and I'll make sure that I get some video so you guys can see Wally and Loki. But I miss my boys so much, and I'm so excited to see them again. So there's that. And then let's see, Friday we went out to eat. We went to our favorite Mediterranean restaurant. It's Irani food, and I love like Mediterranean. I like Greek. I like Irani. I like Iraqi. I like like my students. I mostly had like Iraqi students. When I taught down in San Diego, and at the end of the year, we'd usually throw a party, and their moms would go to town cooking up a storm the night before, so their kids could bring to school like all kinds of food. And so like, and they always made sure their mamas made extra dolma, because I love dolma, which is like stuffed grape leaves. And so that's what I ordered at Princess. I got like it was like the veggie platter. Basically, it was dolma and a falafel, and I had some salad and like the yellow rice, which is amazing. So I'm like in heaven when I get to have some like Mediterranean food. But right next door, and it's kind of like connected sort of, it's the hookah cafe. And so we have been meaning to go in, and I own a hookah. I have one that's from Egypt, but like I literally smoke hookah once every few years. It's really not that common. And my hookah is actually still in storage. So I think it's been like maybe 2 or 3 years since I last smoked hookah, but it's fun. I mean, it tastes good because it's all like fruity and stuff like that. So we decided we'd go try out this place, and there was like 2 hookah sizes. It was like regular or premium, and I was like, oh, we'll just get like regular. I tried like the ambrosia. It was really good. And I'm used to, with my smaller hookah, I'm used to that lasting like maybe 30 minutes, because you basically can only do like a scoopful of the tobacco, and then I put like foil over it, and then I put my charcoal and everything. Well, this thing, like inside the top part, like underneath it is the tobacco, and then they have a little screen where they put the charcoals on top. And this thing just kept going and going, and then it was over like 2 hours later, and this thing is still going. Like there's still tobacco to be smoked in there. And at some point we had to call it quits, because it was after 11 p.m. We're like, and it was still like pretty full in there. There's people just chilling, talking, bunch of different languages being spoken. And then we're like, yeah, it's after 11. I think we got our money's worth. So we'll be back someday, because I don't, although I love hookah, it's just that it takes a lot of time. So it's a very rare occurrence. But anyway, so that was a lot of fun. And okay, so that's basically like the wrap up of this past week. So letting you guys know what stuff is coming up. So number 1, biggest thing, obviously, I get to see my furry boys. I miss them so much. And when I went to, was it PetSmart to go pick up some like, toys for them, they had like, a few rescue cats and a couple like rescue kittens for sale. I was like this close to buying all of the kittens because I was like, oh, look, that one's looking at me. It wants to go home with me. Like, like if somebody said, oh, gee, Tara, you should adopt them, be like, okay, here's my money. Take it all. I am buying their freedom. Like, so there's that, so I'm happy that I get to see my boys. But then for 4th of July, which is marks Independence Day here in the States, I'm going to be driving down to my aunt's house. She always has a 4th of July party. So I'm going to spend a few days with James in San Diego. And, this time it'll be more than like the few hours that we had there last time. So we'll spend a few days. We'll go to my aunt's party, which basically just consists of maybe like the 4 or 5 of us. But hey, we get down. And then we're going to be taking a drive up north. My brother lives near Northern California, and James's family. So yeah, we're gonna have a little vacay. So I already have a car that's set up. I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna have it for a couple of weeks. Got my awesome rental through my 2 best friends. Yeah, we're gonna have that, and yeah, I'll try to do some vlogging. I'll try to do some updates on Instagram for you guys about the trip. I'll be able to see my brother. Many of you guys have wanted to like have my brother on the channel. So I'm gonna see if I can do a live chat this coming Saturday. But if not, I mean, obviously it's because we're driving and stuff like that. So anyway, but that's it for this vlog. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I will catch you spiritual homies later. If you dug this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And hey, if you want to catch a reading for me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. I'll still be able to do my readings while I'm on vacation. I'll bring my deck of cards with me. I can pretty much read anywhere, so it's fine. So yeah, I have not only lots of different types of readings. I have crystal scrying sessions. I have conchomancy readings, which is readings with seashells. I have my Lenormand readings. I have my tarot readings, so on and so forth. So yeah, check them out. And check out Desert Cauldron, like I was talking about before with our shop, Desert Cauldron, all one word, on Etsy, or desert.cauldron on Instagram. So if you're looking for magical, one-of-a-kind witchy tools, definitely check out our shop. We're very, very proud of it. All the items there, it's like giving away your babies. Like, oh my gosh, have fun with it. Like, but yeah, all my other links are down below for my Leon Mystery School, where I am one of several teachers. I teach Mayan astrology. Some of you guys see my Mayan astrology like everyday reports, on the Instagrams, more in my stories. So yeah, you can check that out. I have my newsletter that I send out on the 1st of every month. I do not spam people because I don't like being spammed. So all you get from me once a month is a newsletter full of witchy goodness. So if you're into that, go ahead and sign up. And let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I have my Patreon, I have my PayPal me, and all that other stuff. So anyway, I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.